Good morning, everybody. It is Matt here. It is Sunday, April 17th, and I am in the chicken coop. With my screaming friends here. It's all freshly cleaned out. We got ladies laying eggs in over here. All these nest boxes have chickens in them. But yeah, so it's been a gorgeous day. And yesterday was a gorgeous day, and the day before that was pretty good too. It's gonna be like 74 or something today. So we've been trying to get a lot of outdoor things done. So this week we've got some fun stuff. Oh, if you can hear me over this peanut gallery here of little peanut roosters. I have let most of the birds, oh, they're back in. I've been letting them back outside. I've been letting them free range. I've been opening up the gate. And when I'm home, I've been letting them out because my feed bill is pretty high. So I've been letting them forage for many hours during the day. So the geese just munch the grass and the ducks are out eating slugs and chickens are out eating whatever they find and trying to save a little bit on my feed costs and giving them a lot more freedom. And it's lovely to see them roaming around the farm. And so far so good. We've been okay with predators, but I only really let them out when I'm here and the dogs are out. And anyway, so this week we have, I'm gonna go back in here in the shade. Woo! Here we go. Okay, so let's stop screaming chickens. We have, I guess I can't film in here, it's too loud. We have had quite a week. Darren had to go back to Massachusetts for work for a few days, so I was here holding down the fort. And we have had a very successful little gosling hatch, so I'm gonna show you that. All of the 6 eggs that were in the incubator all hatched beautifully. 2 of them needed a little bit of help. They got a little stuck, but it was very simple, a little bit of help I gave them and they hatched right out. So they're doing fantastic. I've been doing a lot of gardening this week. We've been whittling away at the pig pen. We might get more done on that today. We'll see. We still have to go back and get some more hog panels, and we're gonna disassemble some of the pen they're in now and use some of those panels too. We did some gardening, I get some trees to plant, so we're gonna have some fun outdoor stuff this week. But before we get to any of that, I have something exciting, an exciting milestone here on the farm. In this crate, in the coop, I have my 6 guinea fowl keats. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna put them into this bigger crate here in the coop. So I've set them up with a perch and I have their thing. So our first agenda for this video this week will be releasing these crazy guinea fowl into this crate. They screamed a lot when I had to catch them and put them in this crate. I have had them under a towel to calm them down. What I might do, I'm just afraid of them getting out of here. So if they get out of this crate and fly out, I will never see them again. They are not attached to this space at all. So my goal is to leave them living in this crate for a couple of weeks, maybe 3 weeks, just to get them like fully acclimated to being in this coop and the other birds. Hopefully when I finally let them out of here, they won't just fly the coop and disappear. Now this is a problem. Ma'am, you cannot be in here. This is not your house and you cannot be in the way. Thank you, we'll escort you out. All right, we're gonna let these guineas. Now, I don't know if I should, if I just open it, oh God. I think I'm gonna put the whole crate in here and open it that way. And let's see what we got. All right, we're gonna do this. Oh, good Lord. Jeez Louise. They are literally driving me insane. That sound echoes in that space. Well, that was anticlimactic because they did not come out of the box yet. And you literally can't hear your own thoughts with all these roosters. I had hoped that they would be out ranging in the fields here instead of screaming in my ear. Let's see, anyone come out yet? Nope. They are being a little bit shy. Well, we've got them locked in. All right, I'm gonna give them, oh Lord. Whew, they are loud. I'm gonna give them a little time to come out of that crate on their own and see how they do. We'll come back and check on them in a few minutes. So while we're waiting for those guineas to come out of their crate so we can take a look at them, I wanted to talk about this behind me here. This is one of my bluebird houses that I placed on this pole. I put it last year, and I had some bluebirds start to build a nest in it last year, and then they abandoned it. I think they got a little uncomfortable being so close to the house. But this year we have a pair of tree swallows that are very actively using this nest box, and I was just watching them. They were mating on top of the box, so we should be having some eggs being laid soon. They've been working on a nest. They might even come here and come while I'm standing here. They're circling around my head right now. But I got some footage of them the other day going in and out building their nest, so I'll show you that. So they're nesting in this box, but they're also nesting in this other one over here behind the pig pen, soon to be garden. Let's see. So this one back here, there's a pair going in and out of that nest box. And then the one that we put on the arbor, I've seen them hanging on the outside, peeking their heads in. So last year we had one tree swallow nest in the apple tree and the gourd that's hanging from the apple tree. And then this year they've brought friends. So we've had, I think I've seen up to 6 flying around of tree swallows. Plus we have a huge population of barn swallows that have returned, and they nest in the barn. They fly in that window. I don't know if you can see them. They're circling around the barn right now, and the barn swallows are awesome. They come in and they make a nest out of mud. So they'll actually land in the pig pen or in the culverts to get mud. Oh, I just saw one fly out of the culvert. They get mud and build their nest stuck to the walls and ceiling of the barn. And the tree swallows, oh, there's a barn swallow just went down into the culvert. Oh, here comes the tree swallow right now with a feather. Oh, there's the other one. Oh, and there's a interloper. So yeah, we've had so much bird activity. It is just so nice to see. And the great thing about oh, she's sticking her head out of the box here. The great thing about these swallows is they eat insects. So they'll eat the black flies, they'll eat flies, they'll eat mosquitoes. So I want as many swallows as I can get. And this, I don't know if you can see it, circling around is a barn swallow. Oh, they're chasing each other around the culvert. And the tree swallows are very blue on the top and very white underneath. And the barn swallows are kind of purple on top and like an orangey color on their belly. So yeah, we've got the 2 species living right here, and hopefully they'll keep the mosquito population down. So fascinating. I love birds. All right, let's go check and see if any of those guineas came out of the box. All right, we have success. They came out of their crate. Now the job is going to be to, a lot of these roosters make me deaf, to get the crate out of here without releasing them from the thing. But here they are. And this is going to be like really one of the best looks at them that I've gotten, because in the crate they were in, it was very enclosed and it was hard to really just sit and watch them. All right, we're going to try to get this blue crate out so they have some more room in here, and then I gotta get them some food and water. This might be chaotic. Stay in there, don't come near me. I'm taking this out. We don't want anyone escaping and flying away. Okay, that worked out great. All right, so Here we have our guineas. And I do not know their sexes yet, but they are starting to get their like wattles. They get these on the sides of their beak. They get these little like flares that come out. The males are much bigger than the females. And then they get, the bump on their head is called a casque. So I can already see them forming a little bump. And it kind of looks like a fin when it grows. But yeah, this is their first introduction to the coop and all these other birds, and they're very curious. They're actually being much calmer than I expected them to be. They are just so pretty though. The camouflage pattern on their feathers. So beautiful. And you can see some of them are starting to get the speckles that they'll have as adults. But yes, awesome. So they're out of my house. Now I'm just gonna get those geese big enough to move out of the house. And I get my guest room back. All right, babies, we'll leave you to it. I'll get you some food and water. So I'm in the barn. I wanted to check and see if I could see the barn swallow nest, but I have my chickens are all hanging out in the barn, digging through the old hay. This poor barn needs so much help. We also have a little small flock of feral pigeons that are living in the barn. You can see the mess that they make, pooping everywhere. We also have had some of them succumb to predators in here. I have found a couple of pigeon carcasses, just mostly the feathers everywhere. Oh, and if we look up, I don't know if you're gonna be able to catch this, but there's a pigeon nest right up on that sill. Let's see if I can. Oh my God, this camera. So there's pigeons nesting. Oh, those might be baby pigeons. Let's see if I can zoom in a little bit. So there's pigeons nesting right there. And then the swallow nests, I don't know where they are this year. They're usually higher up. Let me look around here. So yeah, we get two, I think those are two fledgling pigeons in there. So there's that nest, and then they had another nest over on this side of the barn. I see the nest, but I don't know. They could just be really small little squabs. A baby pigeon is called a squab, if you didn't know that. That pile of hay up there is another pigeon nest. And there's the parents sitting up there. Probably not happy that I'm in here. But I don't see the swallow. Oh, there's a swallow nest. If you can see it on the ceiling, stuck to the rafter, that is a swallow nest, and they make it out of mud and straw and grass or whatever, and they stick it all together, and they nest in there. There were a couple in here last year. That's the only one I see right now. So yeah, birds, I love them. It's so cool. Even the feral pigeons, I love. All right, back to work. I just remembered while we're on the topic of all the birds nesting, the other day I was out, I took Philip and Silas for a walk early in the morning down to the third meadow. So back down this road about a half a mile, you can go all the way back through the meadows. So I took them for a nice little walk, and on the way back, I came across a woodcock hen and her two little, I assume it was the hen, and her two little chicks. So I got a little clip of them walking down the road. Super cool. Woodcock are really fascinating birds. It's like a sandpiper that lives in the forest. So long beak, they have kind of big, googly, crazy eyes. Such a cute, strange bird. And I see them here all the time, and you can hear them do their mating calls at sunset. They sound like a frog almost. Really fascinating bird. But yep, so that's another species of bird that is successfully breeding here on the farm. Hey everybody, it's Matt. It is now Tuesday the 12th of May, and I have some really exciting news. Let's take a look. Boop, boop, boop. We have had a very successful hatch. All 6 have hatched. 2 of them needed a little tiny bit of help. They were a little bit stuck. The humidity was really high too, so I don't know what was going on, but 2 of them were a little bit shrink wrapped, but I helped them out and they're totally fine. So we've got 6 little goslings, all fluffy and dry. Now one of them just hatched a couple hours ago, so I may leave them in here till the morning. And then I'll take them out and put them in the brooder. But oh my gosh, they are so precious and so cute. So we'll get a better look at them when we take them out of here. Alright, I decided, it's a little later, I decided that they are too crowded in this incubator, so I'm going to move them into the brooder tonight. I didn't want to make them wait another 10 hours or 12 hours or whatever. So here, let's take a look. So what I did was I brought the whole incubator into this room, and I'm going to pop the top off, and then one by one we'll pop them into the brooder. So I have the heating plate. It's been nice and warming. It's really warm. It's been warm for hours. I've got their food and water, and we're going to move these babies. Whoa! Look at them! Oh my goodness! So we got, hello! Look at them! So we're gonna do what we usually do. We'll give them a little dip of water. Boop! Oh, hello! Hi! Oh my goodness! Hello! Welcome to the world. Welcome to the world. 3. Get a little water. Oh, yes. 4. Boop. Whoa. 5. Okay, little one. Here you go, sweetie. Oop. And number 6 is the last one to hatch. And it looks really good. Oh, I am very happy with this. So all 6, all the eggs that were fertile hatched. So I started with 11. 5 did not develop at all. And these 6 were fertile, and they did fantastic. I actually really enjoyed this process. Something about hand turning them really, I don't know, made it more intimate to, I feel like a mother goose. You know, with the electric turner, you don't really have much interaction with the eggs. So I turned them 3 times a day, if I remembered. And wow, I'm so happy with how well they did. You're my babies. They are so sweet. Now they're going to be a little bit chilly because they don't know that they can get under this heating plate here to get warm. I might have to raise it up a little. The thing with the heating plate is you want it pretty low so they can actually get under it like they would their mother and snuggle up under it. So I don't want it too high, but you know, they're so much bigger than chicks and keats and ducklings. Oh my gosh. They are so cute. All right, I'm gonna let them get acclimated here in the brooder, and we will check in with them again tomorrow and see how they're doing. Such exciting stuff. There we go. Whew. All right, it is the next morning. It's Wednesday morning. It's about almost 8 o'clock. And we're gonna check on our goslings, and I brought them some chopped greens. So I have grass and dandelion greens and things in here. And we're going to see if our little cuties want to come out and eat some greens. Oh, I hear them. Hey, guys want some breakfast? Let's see. Let's check on our babies. Oh my goodness. Hey, little ones, how we doing? Yeah. Look, I have some greens. So I like to start them right away on greens because naturally goslings would just start grazing. They'd follow their parents around and start eating grass pretty much right away. So I do like to incorporate lots of fresh greens into their diet. It's basically their most natural thing to eat. It will take them a little time. And honestly, right after they hatch, they're not super hungry the first day or so. They do absorb the yolk from the egg into their abdomen before they hatch. So they can go for like 2 days without food. But I do like to introduce them to some fresh foods right away. But they all made it through the night. They all look great. I'm very happy with this little hatching. Oop. How are we doing? Oh, one of them's nibbling, one of them's trying. You don't know what to make of that, huh? Gonna have a little water. Hello everyone. All right guys, that is it for this week. We ran out of time. The video was getting really long, so we didn't get to the planting, we didn't get to the pig pen parts, but that'll be in the next video. So here we are with our little goslings. Oh, our little goslings. Aren't they so precious? And they've been outside all day in a crate, and they're just so cute. And so, oh, you miss your sibling. So yeah, so that's it for today. And also, Darren got a haircut. I did. When he went back to Boston, he got a haircut. Yeah, so anyway, thanks for tuning in again to another episode of Life on Pumpkin Ridge. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and comment. Yes, comment. And tune in again next time and see what's going on. We will have this pig pen done. I say by next week, we will have it done. So that will be an exciting adventure in and of itself. So thanks again, guys. We'll see you next time. Bye. Bye.